Hey guys, so space is very exciting for a lot of people, and the industry itself is still relatively unexplored, with there not being too many space companies out there, let alone public companies that normal investors can actually invest in. A lot of people believe that the space industry is set for a lot of growth in the coming 10 to 20 years, and in fact, Cathie Woods and ARK Invest recently mentioned that space is an industry that they believe is going to grow a lot in the future, and also hinted at a possible space ETF to go along with their other ARK ETFs that they already have. So I thought in this video today I would look at 3 different space stocks that I personally like the look of and think do have a lot of potential in the long run. I'll be looking briefly at what the company do, as well as some of the main points around them, and why they have a lot of potential in the long run. If you do enjoy this video and want to see more videos similar to this in the future, be sure to leave a like and subscribe, as that really does help me out a lot. And apart from that, let's get right into it. So the first company is Virgin Galactic, ticker symbol SPCE. Now, Virgin Galactic are the world's first commercial space line who have a mission to open up space for everyone to enjoy and experience. They plan to run a regular schedule of space flights, both for private individuals who are looking for the enjoyment and experience of it, as well as for scientific researchers. Their passenger spaceship, called Spaceship 2, will seat 6 passengers and include 12 windows in total. Over 600 people have already put down a deposit for a flight, with the price per seat being approximately $250,000 on average. Virgin Galactic are aiming to launch a second test flight in Q1 this year, followed by a third test flight towards the end of Q1 this year, which will then be followed up by Richard Branson being sent to space himself. In my opinion, the news and media attention that this could potentially bring to Virgin Galactic could be a massive catalyst for the stock and could come as early as Q2 of 2021. Richard Branson is a household name at this point, and when people find out that he has been sent to space for a tourism purpose, then I think that will spark a lot of people's attention and they'll look towards this company. So these test flights need to be successful in order for Virgin Galactic to satisfy regulations and to secure themselves a commercial operator's license, which enables them to start running commercial flights. At the moment, they are forecasting that they will reach 1,565 cumulative passengers flown by the year 2023, with projected 2023 revenue being $590 million. They do also have a strong cash position as of right now, which is $742 million, so they do have enough funds to support business operations and business growth until they start to generate some solid revenue for themselves through the commercial flights. They do also have a solid management team, with Richard Branson being the founder, Michael Colgazer being the chief executive, who has held executive roles and managing director roles at Disney in his past. And on top of this, many team members are actually former NASA employees, so they bring a wealth of knowledge to the company. So it's quite obvious that they are a fairly risky stock, given that the space tourism industry has not really ever been explored before, and they still do need to gain FAA approval for a commercial operator's license. However, given how much potential they do have once everything is fully approved and up and running, I do really like the potential growth that Virgin Galactic do have. So next up we have Momentus, and their current ticker symbol is SRAC. So Momentus are a commercial space company offering space transportation and infrastructure services, and will be going public through the merger with Road Acquisition Corp, which has the ticker symbol SRAC, who are a SPAC. This company aimed to offer the most affordable last-mile satellite and cargo delivery in space, payload hosting, and in-orbit servicing options. So there is a variety of space services that Momentus can provide, first of which is space transportation, combining rideshare launch with low-cost last-mile delivery. Many space-based applications do need satellites and cargo in very precise orbits in order to function properly. Momentus can provide this service using their transport vehicles. There are currently about 1,000 satellites in space right now, and by 2030 this is expected to increase to over 10,000. At the same time, rockets are getting bigger and cheaper every year, which makes cargo transportation a lot cheaper. Momentus can also host and provide power for customer payloads through a satellite-as-a-service model. They are also able to refuel, relocate, extend and repair satellites or space vehicles through their in-orbit servicing capabilities. Looking even further into the future, they do have big plans to generate in-space renewable energy and carry out asteroid mining. So every square foot of surface area in space does generate 10 times more solar energy than on Earth. Also, precious and rare metals as well as water can also be found in large volumes in space asteroids, giving Momentus a massive revenue opportunity through this. They do have some big name partnerships and customers as of right now, which include SpaceX, NASA and Lockheed Martin, just to name a few. They do currently have a backlog of finalised orders adding up to around $90 million in revenue, and deals in negotiation stages worth $1.1 billion in revenue. Their revenue is forecast to grow rapidly and consistently for the next decade, going from $20 million in estimated revenue for 2021 to just over $4 billion in estimated revenue for 2027. So next up we have Lockheed Martin, ticker symbol LMT. So Lockheed Martin are a aerospace, defence, security and advanced technology company who have the ultimate goal to solve complex global challenges in order to keep people safe. They are not necessarily a pure space play, however they are involved in the space sector. In 2019, $10.9 billion worth of sales out of a total $59.8 billion sales came directly from the space industry for Lockheed Martin, which included space launches, commercial satellites, government satellites, and strategic missiles. In total, when we look at this compared to the other sectors in Lockheed Martin's business, this accounts for 18.2% of their total sales, which is a considerable portion of the sales. So Lockheed Martin's space activity includes building satellites and spacecraft for government use or commercial use. And these satellites do have a range of different purposes, including for weather, military, or for consumer GPS navigation. They do work closely with NASA and have been on every NASA mission to Mars so far, and are now building NASA's Orion spaceship to take the first woman to the moon by the year 2024. Having a strong business relationship with NASA is very positive, as they are likely to be involved in many future projects and missions that NASA do have. Early this month, the US Department of Defense did award Lockheed Martin with a contract worth $4.9 billion to manufacture and deliver 3 next-generation geosynchronous satellites that will be used to give off alerts whenever a ballistic or tactical missile is launched somewhere on the globe. This project is expected to be delivered by May 2028. Lockheed Martin are a lot different to the previous 2 picks on this video in the sense that they are a well-established, mature company that are generating a solid revenue and profit. They do currently pay a pretty good dividend yield of 3.12%, which is also growing at a fairly fast rate, with a 5-year compound average growth rate of 9.8% on this dividend. This therefore makes them a great option for those who are looking for dividend stocks and are dividend investors who also want some exposure to the space industry. So that is all for today's video, guys. Please remember that these picks are just my own opinion and they're stocks that I personally picked because I quite like the look of them. It's important to remember that I am not a financial advisor and this is not financial advice. This video is for purely entertainment purposes only, and I encourage you all to do your own research before you look to buy a stock. But with that being said, guys, please leave a like if you did enjoy the video. Also be sure to subscribe if you want to see similar videos to this in the future. That really does help the channel out a lot. Drop me a comment, let me know what your favourite pick is from this video. And apart from that, guys, thanks a lot for watching.